Are you looking for a great gift idea for the friend or family member in your life who loves podcasts? Well, don't worry, you're in the right place, because even if you don't listen to podcasts, I've got my top 5 favorite gift ideas for podcast lovers. What's up? My name is Nicole. I'm from podcastmaniac.com, and over on the blog, I've got a very long list of gift ideas for podcast fans, but I've narrowed it down to my top 5, and I'm here to share them with you. So let's get started and talk about podcast t-shirts. So everyone's into cute graphic tees these days, right? But what do you do if you don't know what your favorite podcast fan listens to? That's easy. You go with something a little more generic. So I'm actually wearing a shirt that I designed, and you can get a link to this shirt on the screen. And this one says, "What's in your podcast queue?" It is a conversation starter. Imagine if your favorite podcast fan goes to the gym and bumps into another podcast fan. You can do something more simple, like this one that is #PodcastNation. I also designed this. You can see the link on the screen, and you can get either one of these shirts or any of the other ones that I designed that are more generic. You can get these in different colors, sizes, blends. You can get them, the sayings, on coffee mugs or on sweatshirts. So a podcast t-shirt that is more generic, that just celebrates the love of podcasts instead of a specific podcast, is a really great idea. My number 2 option is my FlipBelt. So this is a FlipBelt, and mine is hot pink. I've had it for 4 years, but my husband has one that's black. This is a unisex item that comes in multiple colors. What this is it's like this little round belt. It's got a little bit of spandex in it. And you get into this, you put this on just like you put on a pair of pants. You bend down and you put your legs through, and then you pull this up to your waist. And what you'll see is that the FlipBelt has these little slits in it. And what you do with those slits is you slide your phone in. So whether you're at the park, at the gym, running around with the kids, cleaning the house, cleaning the gutters, you can have your FlipBelt on and you have your phone and your podcasts right there with you no matter where you go. You don't have to put it in your pocket and load down your pocket. I got this also for my husband because he goes to the gym with his phone, his giant set of keys, his gigantic wallet, and I don't even know what else. And his shorts were riding a little low. So I was like, dude, you need a FlipBelt. You just pop it in the washing machine, hang it to dry. It's just like any other workout or outdoor clothing you might have. I love this thing, and you can buy your own in any size, any color, by clicking the link on the video. Okay, next. Every podcast fan needs to have a good Bluetooth speaker. My favorite Bluetooth speaker to recommend is the Wonderboom. This also comes in all kinds of different colors. There's black, there's gray, there's blue, there are all kinds. What matters about this is not the color. What matters is how good the sound quality is. My husband does not have Bluetooth in his car, and he has a really loud engine in his car. This was the best one we found, the Wonderboom. You can see it's probably bigger than like your average Apple. This is really simple to use, but the really funny thing is that even though we bought this for the car and it works really well for listening to podcasts in his car, we actually keep this one hanging in the shower. This is completely waterproof. You can throw it in the tub, like literally throw it in the tub. This entire outer part here is a speaker, and then you can charge the speaker by this little doohickey. We keep this one hanging in the shower so that we can listen to podcasts in the shower. Him with his phone, me with mine. It will connect to both of them separately. You can turn it up, just you press this little button, you press this to turn it down. You turn it on with just this little button at the top. My 4th favorite gift idea. This one is for the women who listen to podcasts who are more interested in motivational podcasts, self-help, self-development, career development, anything inspirational. This is a Wish Beads bracelet. Now, what does a bracelet have to do with podcasts? The founder and creator of this Wish Beads bracelet actually has her own podcast, and she talks to people, women, who have worn this bracelet or who have been gifted this bracelet. She talks to them about what this bracelet has done for helping them to achieve their goals or accomplish their dreams or see their wishes come true. So this bracelet, which I got in like this blue stone, but there are all kinds of different stones that you can pick from. What this bracelet has on it, you'll see, is this little capsule. You get with the bracelet, you get these little slips of papers. It's like a fortune cookie. So you write, you or the person who's wearing this bracelet, write on it a wish. You can write the wish for them, or you can have them write their own wish, or you can just write a little slip of paper that says, go listen to the Wish Beads podcast, and then they can write their own wish in it afterwards. But they take the piece of paper, they roll it up, they put it in this little capsule, and then they screw it closed, and then they wear wear this bracelet as a visual reminder to about the wish that they want to come true or the goal that they're trying to achieve. It's a really, really thoughtful idea, and it can be used for more than just like a holiday gift or a birthday gift. This would be a great gift for any woman who, for a baby shower, right? Or for a bride, or the bride can give it to her bridal party. This is a beautiful gift idea, but the crazy part is that there's a podcast that goes with it. So check out Wish Beads and check out the Wish Beads podcast. My last gift idea for any podcast fan is books by their podcast hosts. All you have to do is one quick little ask. So what is really your favorite podcast? Find out what their podcast is, right? Go to Google, do a Google search to find out who hosts the podcast. Then do a Google search to find out, does their favorite podcaster have a book? Because podcasters are just storytellers, and storytellers write books. And this is one of my favorite books by one of my favorite podcasters. Her name is Manoush Zimmerody, and she wrote this book. She, though, hosts 3 different podcasts. She hosts Note to Self, Zigzag, and IRL. And when I read this book by her, it's like I can hear her reading it to me because I'm so familiar with her because she's one of my favorite podcasters. Another one of my favorites is, is Aaron Mahnke. He's super popular for the podcast Lore. This is a really great idea for any podcast fan because if you like stories, if you're a podcast fan, you like stories, you like digging into the story behind something, and a good podcast host is a great writer as well. And so you can get them these books. If you want to get your favorite podcast fan any of these ideas, then go into the video description below and you'll find the links to all the different stuff. If you want to check out the full list of gifts that I have for podcast fans, head on over to podcastmaniac.com, and at the top of the page, you will see a banner for the podcast fan gift guide. I hope this was helpful to you. Go find some great podcast gifts. Bye.